The first batch of January 6 hearings ended with some pretty damning testimony, showing that former President Donald Trump knew that his supporters were looking to attack the Capitol to disrupt the certification, and that for hours, Donald Trump knew about it and refused to intervene. Now, in a speech the following day, Trump also really didn't want to mention anything about prosecuting the rioters because, again, those rioters were on his side. So now, how did MAGA country respond to the latest hearings? Well, CNN's Donnie O'Sullivan decided to ask, and, well, the answers are about what you'd expect.
Have you watched the January 6th hearings?
I have.
What do you think?
I think they're a bunch of bullshit.
Why?
Well, because do you have both sides, or are you getting one side of the story?
You mean like the side that attacked the Capitol?
You really believe that happened?
I was there.
Okay. I have a lot of people that were there too.
And
saw things that it wasn't what they say it was.
But there's been hundreds of Trump supporters now charged.
That was an inside job, buddy.
Have you guys been watching the January 6th hearings at all?
No.
No?
No, we saw it when it all went down, and then we saw like a lot of the BLM and the Antifa people in the building as well, and it's just nonsense.
But I think like 800 people now have been charged, right?
Yeah.
None of them are Black Lives Matter or Antifa.
Yeah, that
They're
doesn't
not
mean
charging
anything.
them.
That doesn't
Correctly.
mean
They
anything
have
in
not
this
been
country.
brought into court
And-
for their due process because they have not been arrested.
Hunter Biden hasn't been arrested.
Trump has told lies about the election in that he said he didn't really lose. Do you think that all the lies about the election are damaging for American democracy?
You believe he lied?
Do you not?
No, I do not. I don't. Why he won?
Okay. Okay. So, look, I don't know what the best response is on this one, but let's start out with, hey, that first lady. I think it's a bunch of BS. Well, okay. Why? Well, they're both sides. Are you getting both sides? Both sides of what? There were the rioters, and then there was not the rioters. Again, this brings me back to the, the people that were the Nazis in Charlottesville. Why don't we get their perspective? Why don't we ask them about their side? Oh, the people that were shouting, the Jews will not replace us. I'm not exactly interested in hearing that side, but okay. To be fair, on the January 6th hearings, well, they would love it if Donald Trump would go talk to them. Oh, yes, they would absolutely love it. In fact, they've been trying to get, and this is what's interesting about January 6th, the hearings, they've been trying to get Republicans to present their side. Why haven't they? Oh, that's very interesting. A good question, right? Why haven't they presented their side? Why hasn't Trump presented his side? Now, we've had a lot of Republicans that did go and, talk to the committee under oath. Like, for example, Ivanka Trump, who said some kind of damning things as well. But no, they're not seeing both sides. That's what it is. Again, what side? Okay, but now there's more. And this is the Antifa BLM. There was no Antifa or BLM. It wouldn't even make sense because you're going to say that that Antifa and BLM are going to show up to protest against Biden's certification, the guy that you think they ostensibly backed 100% in an election that you believe that they actually stole. What would be the point? It makes no sense. No sense at all. Different reality. I love it too, by the way. There's over 800 people that were charged, right? And they're all Trump supporters. And this guy immediately goes into squirrel like, oh, but Hunter Biden, he hasn't been arrested. What does this have to do with Hunter Biden? It has nothing to do with Hunter Biden. Uh, Again, different reality. Then it doesn't have to make sense. I saw things and it wasn't what they said it was. Oh, really? Well, there's video, there's body camera footage, there were live streams from the rioters themselves, text messages, testimony. If you had actually watched all the committee hearings, you would have seen all that evidence. You didn't watch it at all. You tuned in, or you might have just been like, oh, here's a Newsmax segment into how much the January 6th committee is lying. Oh, well, of course, it's Newsmax. I'm just going to watch that 5-minute, very heavily edited segment, and that's it. No, they said we were here to riot for Trump. That's what the rioters said. And when Trump told them to go home, guess what? They listened and went home. This is pretzel logic. Do you think that, by the way, Antifa and BLM would have listened to Donald Trump when he told them to go home? Pretzel logic. You have to bend and contort reality just to make it fit. And it still doesn't fit. So when you challenge them, you get nothing but Hunter Biden. That's basically it. Look, I understand that these committee hearings were never going to convince the Trump faithful. Obviously. But, yeah, I mean, these people tied their entire personalities, maybe even their livelihood, their lives, to worship this guy who doesn't care at all about them. They are cultists. But I am hoping that there are enough Republicans out there that are still tuned into reality enough to admit, oh, yeah, I might have liked his policies, but I'm not exactly a fan of insurrection. In fact, there was one person, O'Sullivan later on went to a Pence rally, right? Which, again, Pence, terrible person, terrible policies. But this guy's like, yeah, oh, yeah, I voted for Trump twice, and I would vote for Mike Pence because Trump basically sat and cried the whole day on the certification. Well, I mean, hey, if that's how you're going to arrive at that conclusion, I guess at this point they said, look, I might have liked him, but I insurrection, just a bit too far. Just a bit too far. Hey, look, we're not asking for much, or at least it doesn't seem like it, to be against insurrection. But apparently, talking to these people, seems like we're asking way too much.